Coming up today on Studio 13 Live. It's Taylor Swift Week. We're getting you ready for the Eras Tour in Seattle. We're talking about everything you need to know about the merch shop, the set list, and how to get there. Plus, we're giving away a pair of tickets.
Plus, Chicha's son Chen is showing us how to make their Taiwanese boba teas, how they've earned 3 Michelin stars with their unique brewing process.
And Starbucks wants to teach you how to make their signature espresso martinis. What you need to do to sign up for the class in Seattle.
And Rachel's Bagels and Burritos cooking up some of their popular breakfast burritos, including ones with chorizo and blue oyster mushrooms. Studio 13 Live starts right now.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make your day.
Hey, happy Monday, friends. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We're so excited to have you. I'm Henderson.
And I'm Mireya Garcia. I hope you're not blinded by all the sparkle we have going on here today, but we are just so very excited. It's a week that we've been looking forward to for months. We've been talking about it, Carly. Okay, it is Taylor Swift Week here on Studio 13 Live, and we've got you covered with everything that you need to know about the set list, transportation. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a tough one. Merch, and of course, fashion ideas, and we're giving away tickets too. So keep watching and you could enter to win.
Yeah, and hey, we're not the only ones calling this Taylor Swift Week in Seattle. The King County Council will meet tomorrow to make it an official proclamation. So take a look at this. This is the proclamation that they're issuing because of Taylor's musical and cultural contributions as an artist, but also, her positive role modeling for women and girls. They went on to say that her civic activism has proven that she is uniquely influential in encouraging registration and voting among her young fans, just changing the world.
Yeah, so we're just coming off of All-Star Week, and this is going to be another enormous week for Seattle. So we're actually bringing in Jubal or Juby, yeah?
Yeah,
and Nina from the Jubal Show on 106.1. And they're actually going to be joining us all week long to chat about everything you need to know about the shows. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having us. It's so pretty out here.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm buying new furniture for my place.
Yeah.
I would love
Shop
to take
in the
some of this
set.
stuff if I could. Super nice.
So, of course, as you may be able to tell, we're all decked out. We're wearing some outfits from different Taylor eras this week. Okay, so let's talk about our eras. I went with Fearless.
Okay.
A lot of sparkle and some golden color.
Nice. I went with Midnight's. Got the little celestial vibe here.
Very
and
nice.
some, sparkly shoes.
Okay, well, I obviously did red,
Yes.
but also with a mixture of Lover because
I
it's
see
a
it.
little bit of a flirty thing. And then, I don't know if you guys heard about the wrong shoe, what's it called, a trend? So you wear the wrong shoes with the little flirty dresses, and then it's
Very nice.
It's like
yes,
a thing.
that's right.
So I'm ready.
And I went with
Evermore.
Evermore. We believe you.
I wore a green shirt. And then I was like, I don't know what era it is. And then you guys were like, it's
Evermore.
Evermore.
You got it.
And then I already forgot what it is. But
You're giving it away, my man. Yeah. I need you to work on your lines.
I will. By tomorrow, I will almost have it. And then by Friday, I will still almost have it.
Yeah.
Almost have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go through some of the details because I want to chat about the timeline. What do we know so far?
Well, we know that doors open at 6:30, and we know that Taylor goes on at 8. So I don't know if you've heard, but I mean, you probably have. Swifties already know that it's a 3-hour show,
Yes.
44 songs deep. And then she's got Haim and Gracie Abrams opening for her, which is always great when she brings her friends out on the road because then it just adds to the energy. So that's what we know for that timeline. As far as when people show up, they're going to show up at whatever time they want.
They're probably already there.
Yeah.
I think
I mean, it's
so.
been crazy.
I know, it's so packed. And we also know that, of course, Seattle weather can get a little bit crazy. So we want to bring on a buddy of ours, Abby Coney, fellow Swiftie.
Can I sneak on with y'all?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Jump on.
Good.
I'm so thrilled to be here.
You have to tell us, and I know you've been working on your very, very cute forecast that I love so much. What is going to be happening this cruel summer?
Okay, so I'm going to try to drop as many references as possible.
Yes.
Are y'all ready for this?
Ready for it.
As much as we want to drop everything now and meet Taylor in the pouring rain and cut the headlights, it is going to be absolutely gorgeous. And so let's talk more about this. It is not going to be a cruel summer, nor will there be snow on the beach.
Oh,
and that's because Mother Nature is mothering, like our queen Taylor Swift. And she's delivering a forecast that's fit and dressed like a daydream. Okay, let's get you to your hour by hour. This is the stuff of our wildest dreams. You're getting ready. 1 o'clock on Saturday. You can plan on temperatures in the mid-70s. This is, I mean, perfect summer weather around here. Call it what you want to, but the weather will be fly like a jet stream with lots of sunshine, highs in the low 80s. You're heading into Lumen Field around 6, and then when we tragically say bye-bye, baby, to Taylor at 11 o'clock, we're going to be in the upper 60s. Okay, and then just lastly, let's fast forward into Sunday. Ladies, are you ready? It's going to be an all-day event. We're getting things started at 1 o'clock. The sunshine will give us that incandescent glow, perfectly fine temperatures at 1, and we're looking really good as we go into the afternoon. I am so prepared for my life to peak, and then I'm already planning on the post-concert depression that I'm going to settle into for 3 years until she's back on tour. So thanks for having me. Thanks, you guys. I loved it.
Too bad you weren't holding the mic. You could just drop it.
I know.
That was
Yeah,
impressive.
thanks. I appreciate that, y'all.
I
Thanks
never
for
want
having
you to
me.
stop using Taylor Swift references in your weather forecast, and the good ones will know.
It's
You know
a
what I
love
mean?
story, baby. Just say yes.
Just keeps it going.
Thank you so much.
I got you.
Yes. All right. Jubal, Nina, let's talk about the set list. What do we know so far about that?
The set list, we know that she's not playing my favorite song.
What's your favorite?
I love the song called Maroon on Midnight.
yes.
So unless that's a surprise song, I don't know. But she's got a mix from all of her eras, of course. But I'm actually surprised by how many she's got from folklore. 7 songs from her folklore era. But everything, all of the favorites, you know she's going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that Taylor performed some surprise songs. We were talking about what our favorites are. Do you have another one other than Maroon that you would love to see?
That's the one that I want to see because I've seen her live a couple times and she always hits all of your favorites regardless. Like you just know every song.
Right. I do really vibe with Snow on the Beach.
I
so-
like that one
and she did play it already, but I hear there's a chance that maybe we could definitely see it again.
Yeah, I would love to hear Long Story Short. That is one of my absolute favorite songs off of Evermore, and I'm really sad she's not playing that. So I have my fingers crossed, hoping it's going to happen.
And Jubal, what do you say? any song.
I'm hoping, I've really been hoping for this, and she hasn't done it on one of her tour stops yet.
Right.
I wanted to see her do Will Smith's Wild Wild West. I think that would be a shocker, and it would be amazing to see.
And why that one in particular?
Because that's the first one that came to my head.
You know, I like the chaos. I like the chaos that you're bringing.
That would be very odd, wouldn't it? If she did that, that would be amazing.
Yeah, we needed a wild card here.
Yeah, he's an adventure.
And people can still also win tickets on Hits 106.1. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, you're actually never more than 20 minutes away from winning tickets on Hits 106.1. Never more than 20 minutes away from winning tickets.
He's not reading that.
I have not had that ingrained in my head by all of the bosses.
Our producer told us.
20 minutes away.
Shout out to Brad.
All right, well, that's good news. So I
Yeah.
feel like there's a lot of options for winning tickets,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
which is excellent because it's been sold out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we have a pair at 8:10 every morning this week on our show too.
Are we giving a pair on Friday too?
Yep.
Yep.
Our producer said,
They said
yep.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
that's excellent.
Yeah, so a lot of chances.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So there's still hope.
Yep. And it's crazy. Wherever you go around, people will hit you up and they're like, hey, can you get Taylor Swift? Everybody's asking
Yeah.
for Taylor Swift
Me
tickets,
too.
probably you too.
And they're going for so much right now if you buy them on the reselling websites. So lots of good chances to win.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
There's still hope. All right, Jubal and Nina, thank you so much. Jubal Show
Thank
on
you.
Hits 106.1. Yeah, and you guys are going to be back tomorrow. Is
Every
that
day,
right?
every day this
every
week,
day.
girl.
Yeah, so we're going to talk more about fashion trends on the Eras Tour. We're going to have different Taylor Swift days, so we're going to be bringing our A game too. Okay, keep watching because we're just minutes away from showing you the code word to win. And go to that show this weekend.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your jacket sometime?
Yeah, it's great if you want to make sure nobody sees you.
Right.
Just
Totally
kidding.
invisible. Okay, well, let's get into another story. So the queen of country music, Dolly Parton, says that she has no plans to retire. So I guess this means that she wants to work 9 to 5 forever. You like that?
I like it.
In a recent interview, Dolly joked that she will just hopefully drop dead in the middle of a song on stage someday. That's how she hopes to go, but prefers that it be during a song that she has written. She says in the meantime, she's going to, quote, make hay while the sun shines. Have you heard of that quote before?
I never have, but I love that it came out of Dolly's mouth.
Me too.
Yeah.
She said it, we'll go with it. Dolly says that she wants to work as long as she and her husband are healthy. And her debut album was Hello, I'm Dolly. That dropped way back in 1967. And since then, she's released, get this, 64 other studio albums.
Wow, the woman works.
Been busy.
Okay, and I really also love how genuine she is while leaning into like peak femininity too, right? Like she'll talk about her wigs, but you'll never catch her looking bad, I'll tell you.
It's true, it's true. And why should she ever stop doing what she loves? You know what I mean? She makes us happy. I can't believe she's dropped 64 albums. That's incredible, but I'm glad she's not slowing down.
Yeah, I hope you don't keel over in the middle of a concert, Dolly, though.
Yeah,
For the
don't
sake
do
of your
that.
fans,
Don't do
girl,
that.
please don't do that. All right, well, two of the most anticipated movies of the summer opening at the same day this week, the Barbie movie and Oppenheimer. So it's not uncommon for studios, of course, to counter-program films in different genres. But this time around, people are planning on a movie marathon, okay? So it's even got a whole name, Barbenheimer. I'm here for it. AMC Theater says that actually 20,000 of its members have already purchased tickets for the double feature. And look, nowadays, I don't have that kind of time, but if I did, I would be doing it.
That's what I was saying. Like middle school me would have absolutely done this. I went and watched Armageddon twice in a row in one day. The same movie back to back because I thought it was so good. So younger me would have done this. I'm with you. It's hard to sit through one movie, but I'm really excited for the Barbie movie. I will be watching that this week, and so will you.
Yes, and then we'll talk all about it. And I'll probably also go around and watch Oppenheimer a little later, but I'm excited for both.
Me too.
All right, still ahead, we are trying some authentic teas grown in Taiwan. How Chicha Sanchen's unique brewing process has earned it 3 Michelin stars.
And Vanna White surprised fans on a celebrity tour bus over the weekend. We're getting all the details when we check in with TMZ right after the break.
It is time to take a look at what is poppin' in celebrity news.
And for that, we're bringing in Fabian Garcia from TMZ. Happy Monday, Fabian. How you doing?
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so Kylie Jenner and Jordan Woods were spotted together hanging out over the weekend for the first time in years. What is the backstory with this?
Don't have the backstory yet. I just have the facts, namely that they just went and grabbed sushi over the weekend. And like you said, it's the first time that they have been seen hanging out, at least publicly, and I think at least 4 years. Obviously, that comes on the heels of Jordan Woods kind of getting in this like cheating scandal. She was accused of cheating with Khloe's then partner, Tristan Thompson. I think she later admitted to like kissing him or something like that. In any case, in the wake of all that, her relationship with the Kardashians was fractured. Obviously, with Kylie too, they'd been friends for years and years and years. And we have not seen Kylie with Jordan since then. And everybody sort of assumed that their relationship was just over, but it's not the case. They're hanging out again. They seem to be friendly.
Yeah, I remember Khloe was so forgiving of Jordan and so mature about the whole thing. But this was so surprising to me when I saw this headline. And I feel like everybody probably realized Tristan was the problem here, because clearly he's cheated on Khloe so many times since the whole scandal with Jordan, right?
Yeah, I think
I was just going to say, did I hear you say that Khloe was very forgiving of Jordan? Because if I remember correctly, she was actually quite scathing to Jordan at the time. Khloe Kardashian made a huge fuss about that. And a lot of people are saying now that if Kylie is in fact hanging out with Jordan again, that Khloe herself perhaps owes Jordan an apology, because she was the one who was kind of going scorched earth at the time. Khloe Kardashian was making a big fuss about it.
Yeah, I remember at the reunion, she was like, I forgive her, whatever. Like, I was shocked at how mature she was, but it definitely took a little while to get there.
Yeah, I think to me, it's certainly like you can say I'm moving on, but you also don't have to be friends, you know? So that's kind of the thing that's a little bit wild. We'll have to see where this one lands us later, Fabian. But I want to talk about Vanna White, because in happier news, she made a surprise appearance on the TMZ Celebrity Tour Bus over the weekend. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, so we got this video up on our website. It's pretty cool. Vanna White is a big celebrity, obviously, and we got her out in Beverly Hills over the weekend, and she actually came onto our tour bus and kind of interacted with the people that were on there, and it was sort of like starstruck moment, I guess. She was very sweet. She kind of did the whole like tile turning thing for everybody, and we sort of in the moment we had to ask her about some real news that's going on with her. Namely, the fact that she's in the middle of contract negotiations with Sony right now over whether she's going to stay or go. As you guys may have heard, she has only been making about $3 million for like several years, has not gotten a raise in like about a decade or so, and she's trying to get some cash right now. She didn't open up on that with us, unfortunately, but just very cool to see her. And it just kind of goes to show the TMZ celebrity tour very much so is celebrity filled out in the streets here in LA.
That's so cool. That would be so fun if you were on one of those tours and she just popped on. That would be so awesome.
Right.
Fabian Garcia, thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
All right. Don't forget, you can catch TMZ right here on Fox 13 weekdays at 7 p.m. And hey, coming up on Studio 13 Live, Taylor Swift Week continues. The latest record that she's broken ahead of her Eras tour, stopping in Seattle.
But first, we're trying some unique Taiwanese boba teas with Chicha Sun Chen. How to make their milk and fruit teas coming up. A popular Taiwanese tea brand has opened its doors in Bellevue for the first of its locations in Washington State. Chicha Sun Chen features high-quality teas grown in Taiwan with a very unique brewing process, earning it 3 Michelin stars.
Wow, that's a lot of Michelin stars. So here to share all about it, Nicole and Ivy Zhang with Chicha Sun Chen. Welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for being here. This is so exciting. So I know each drink is freshly brewed. It's made to order. Tell us about what kind of tea drinks that you specialize in.
Yeah, so we specialize in healthy and freshly grown tea from Taiwan. So we have 2 green teas, 2 oolong teas, and 2 black teas.
Yummy.
Interesting. Okay, so I hear that you have a unique machine to brew the teas. Talk to us about the process and how this elevates your average boba tea.
Yeah, so our patented Teaspresso machines took 20 years for our founders to develop.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's we use triple filtered water, and this machine allows us to use the perfect temperature, water ratio, as well as pressure to brew our teas.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, I can't wait to try one of your drinks. What are we going to be making first?
We're going to be making our bubble milk tea today.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
What do we do first?
All right. So Ivy's first going to grab the creamer, which is already measured out for us today. And in this drink, we have our signature black tea. She's going to blend that all up to ensure its smoothness.
Okay.
And right here, we have our boba in the cup, also measured out. And each batch of our boba takes 90 minutes to cook to perfection. And we make multiple batches daily.
Okay, wow, interesting. I like that your whole deal here, it's like very contained, right? We have everything we need, all the tools we need.
Yes.
What are we adding here?
Right here, we're adding our sugar. And next, Ivy's going to add our secret ingredient.
It's a secret.
Yes, it's a secret.
Can you give us any hints?
It looks delicious, whatever it is.
Makes it very creamy.
Okay. And then it looks like you have a scale here. So are you getting everything like perfectly measured? Is that what's happening?
Yes, for all our drinks, they have different, for each customization, it's a different amount. But Ivy uses the scale to measure our ice, creamer, boba, which was pre-measured, as well as the secret ingredient.
So it sounds like you're going to get perfection.
Every time, baby. Oh, I love this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and blend one more time. Beautiful. Oh, this little thing is like powerful too. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That looks delicious. Wonderful.
Cool. So what should we expect when tasting this?
Ooh, this one's creamy, and then the boba at the bottom is still warm from being freshly cooked. So you're gonna get that cold and hot at the same time. It's not too sweet, which we always love.
Yeah, same.
Cutest little drink holder.
I was just saying, that is so cute.
Does everybody get one of those?
Yes, everyone does.
Oh, that is adorable. Oh my gosh. Well, do you want to try this one?
Sure.
Oh, how yummy.
Did you want another straw?
Oh, sure. That would be amazing. Okay.
Let's get in on this. Okay.
All right. What do you think?
It's really good. I don't know if 2 straws can fit in there. That's really good.
It is creamy. Wow.
Super creamy.
Okay. So you won 3 stars at the International Taste Institute for 3 consecutive years. Tell us about how important it is for you to be able to source the highest quality ingredients to make this tea.
Yeah, so originally Tsuha began as a tea wholesaler in Taiwan, so tea quality was really important to us, and our 3 stars at this competition is testament to that. And our tea today is still grown locally in Taiwan and shipped to us in Bellevue to ensure its quality.
Wow.
There you go. And you also have a fruit tea for us to try as well. What ingredients will be in the fruit tea?
Right, so our fruit tea includes, again, our signature black tea, and the fruits that are included are pineapple, passion fruit, apple, as well as lime.
Ooh, yum.
Yum, so refreshing.
And this looks like teenier boba? Or what is the texture at the bottom there?
Those are passion fruit seeds.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
Cool.
So when you drink it, it's a little bit crunchy. It's a nice texture.
That's awesome.
I do think that sounds really nice. I kind of love that we have different mixtures because sometimes the day calls for something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. So what are the next steps here?
Yeah. So Ivy just added the water, and now she's going to add the ice. As before, she has everything measured out. So our water and tea are measured out to perfection, as well as she's measuring the ice right now. And every step in the process is important. We put the water first, we put the sugar first, which we put, and then we put the water to mix it. And then comes ice and tea at the end, so then you get this beautiful ombre color.
Oh, that does look
Yeah.
beautiful. My goodness. Okay. Ooh, then a little bit of fruit. Okay, very nice.
That always makes it so Instagrammable. Too.
Yeah.
Feels like a little tea cocktail or something.
And these are apples.
So cute.
Yes,
Right?
these
Okay,
are
okay.
apples, and she's gonna put in the lime next.
Beautiful. Ooh, I love it. Now, you have to talk to us about what some of the other most ordered items are on your menu.
Yeah, so the other ones are Dongding tea latte, which is a black tea, and then our high mountain with lemon juice and mousse. And also, we have super popular boba and taro series.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
Amazing.
Should we give it a little taste?
Yeah, let's give it a go, okay? I'm gonna like
Was that my straw?
No, this is my straw.
Oh, really?
I hope it is.
Because I thought I took my out. Do we have any more straws? Here, you go for it. You go for it. You try that one.
I'm pretty sure
I'll
this
try
is
it
mine.
after. That's so much fun.
Oh, but it's so good. Oh, I love this. Thank you so much. This has been amazing. So we posted more info on Chichisen Chen up on our website, fox13seattle.com/Studio13Live.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Yes, amazing. And still to come on Studio 13 Live, if you want to learn how to make some of the best espresso martinis, Starbucks has your back. You can sign up for a class with the Starbucks Reserve Roastery in Seattle.
Yep, but next, Tom Cruise does it again. How the latest Mission Impossible movie did at the box office this weekend.
I'm gonna make
Hey, welcome back. Let's keep Taylor Swift Week going, shall we?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right. Billboard says that Taylor has surpassed Barbra Streisand in most #1 albums among female performers. So Speak Now, Taylor's version, has joined the chart and is now sitting at #1. Speak Now is almost Taylor's 12th #1 album on Billboard's charts. How exciting is that?
I love this for her and for all her fans, really. It really goes to show, I feel like there's always nasty people on the internet that like laugh or are hating on the joy that Taylor Swift brings. But this to me says, we don't care about that.
Yeah,
We're just going to keep having fun.
Yeah, the Swifties are powerful when we all get together, you know, and you're about to see us all together at Lumen Field for 2 days this weekend.
Yes, that is true. And you know, switching gears here a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you a Bachelor girly?
I'm on and off with Bachelor.
Okay.
I'm kind of in my off rotation right now, but I watched like almost every season between 2020 and 2022.
Oh.
Do you like that specific answer for
That
you?
is very specific, and I'm here for it. This, though, might turn you around, okay? Because we know who the Golden Bachelor is going to be. ABC announcing 71-year-old, you heard that right, 71-year-old Gary Turner will be the first Golden Bachelor. Now, he is a retired restaurateur. And a devoted father and grandfather, loves to host barbecues, play pickleball, okay, and even go four-wheeling. He was together for 43 years with his high school sweetheart who passed away in 2017, and now he's ready to find love again. They really went for heartwarming here.
They really did. And they were casting for so long for The Golden Bachelor. I remember when I first started watching Bachelor back in 2020, they were running the ads all the time looking for him. So I feel like ABC really took their time to find their perfect man. And it's going to be nice. So one of the reasons that I sometimes don't watch The Bachelor is that it can feel like some people are there for fame, especially when you have like 22, 23-year-olds who say that they're there to get married. Like, I don't know. I guess some could be, but I was not in that place in my life when I was 22. And I don't know. It kind of turns me off from watching the show, to be honest. So I'm glad to see that they're going with someone that's a little bit older and who's for sure ready to find his forever companion.
Gosh, I don't want to be a hater, and I got married very young, but
That's
like I wasn't gonna do it on a TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's not how it was gonna pan out for me. But to each their own, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the movies, okay? Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. That's a mouthful. Brought in $80 million in its 5-day American debut. Now, actually, that was less than the $90 million that was expected from the film, but it's still top box office sales either way. The film also taking in $155 million overseas in its 7th film in the franchise, by the way. So this thing still got legs, apparently.
No kidding. I feel like Mission Impossible is just guaranteed people are going to go to the theaters, you know? They've been doing it so many times for so many years, so people are still showing up for it.
That's good.
All right, in the country music world, country star Jason Aldean suffered a heat stroke at the opening weekend of his Highway Desperado tour in Connecticut. So a representative from his tour confirmed that he's doing well after the incident. He plans to reschedule the show, but this serves as a good reminder to hydrate and take care of yourself in the heat. Gotta drink lots of water when you're at one of these concerts.
Yeah, and I know you're really good at drinking water, but I feel like often people do forget that once you're thirsty, it's too late. Like you actually have to be hydrating the whole time.
That's so true. Also, water can be really expensive when you're at these. I remember when I went to Warped Tour when I was really young, and I was like, $7 for a bottle of water, but this could save your life here. So definitely be drinking that water as much as you can. Okay, James Cameron's fighting back against rumors that he's going to be directing a movie about the recent Ocean Gate submersible tragedy. He tweeted saying he is not in talks about an Ocean Gate film and never will be. He says that the rumors are offensive. James, of course, directed the Titanic and has made more than 30 visits to the site of the real Titanic. I can see why he wanted to clarify. You know, I think I do think that people will make movies about this. And I didn't just say one movie. I think people will make numerous movies about this. And there is so much public interest in it. But I also see why he doesn't want to be involved in it. He did Titanic already. And it feels like too soon and like a little gross to be like, I'm making a movie right now.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. It is entirely too soon, but I agree. There's no way that we're going to live in existence without some sort of film about this, certainly. So that remains to be seen, but he's really made a big declaration there. Never will be.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody else likely will. Hey, Elon Musk is unveiling his plans for a new artificial intelligence company. Musk says XAI will be able to understand the universe. Wow. And will be trained by using tweets. So Musk is saying that chatbots are already being trained by Twitter data, which is done illegally. And Musk says that the company may also be working with Tesla to enhance self-driving technology. And I don't think either of us is really a big fan of AI here, Carly, but I do feel like this is just coming at us no matter what.
No matter what. And I want to believe the best here because he did say that, like, he has previously advocated for regulating AI. So let's hope he, sticks with what he said. I think now we understand why he was trying to limit tweets and that sort of thing from other, AI creations like ChatGPT and whatnot using Twitter. So it'll be interesting, but there's no stopping it. That's how I feel.
Yeah, it's interesting. We'll see where it goes from here because I have read that Twitter as a company not doing particularly well right now. So it remains to be seen if this is just kind of a ploy to stay, front and center in people's minds, or if there's really just something here that's bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. Delta Airlines employee saving a couple's honeymoon here. Okay, so the couple traveling to Puerto Rico to get on a cruise after their wedding, and just after takeoff, okay, so they were already in the plane, the wife realizing that she forgot her passport, and that is when a Delta flight attendant offered to bring it to her. The husband calling his sister to bring the passport to the airport. Eventually, it got to another crew member heading to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Then the passport made it, saved the whole trip. Can you believe that?
No, and you know what? If this was like Frontier or Spirit or an American Airlines, this would never happen. Go Delta.
The shade.
This flight attendant doing the most, and I so appreciate it. They would literally save your whole trip,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Okay, that was shady. Wow, in a sparkly outfit, so shady. All right, if you're wanting a unique restaurant experience, you might want to check out the world's smallest restaurant in Italy. So the tiny restaurant's in this village just north of Rome, and it has just one table inside an old stone mansion. The thing is, there isn't even a menu. It's a completely customized meal with champagne and wine. It costs about $500, and you have to book it months in advance. Would you be into this?
$500, huh? I guess it would be like a very, very, very special occasion gift. But not even a menu, huh? I guess maybe you get the opportunity if it's customizable to say like, hey, I'm allergic to this or these are my restrictions. But I don't know. There's also a lot of beautiful normal restaurants in Italy.
Oh, I studied abroad in Florence. I ate in like the markets where you could get pasta for $6, and every bowl of pasta was like the best pasta that you've ever had. You really don't have to spend $500, but if you have the money, I guess it could be fun. For me, doing something like that, I'm such a modifier when I go to restaurants. I know what I like and I know what I don't like in my food. So unless they sent me a survey ahead of time and it was guaranteed to be the best meal of my life, I would have a hard time coughing up the $500 for this meal.
Can you imagine if like it was full of red peppers or something?
No.
That would be terrible for you, girl.
Oh. I know.
All right, still ahead, we are learning how to make some burritos that weigh, oh my God, I didn't know this. They weigh more than a pound. Whoa, Rachel's Bagels and Burritos showing us how to cook their chorizo and veggie options.
Can't wait for that. But next, Taylor Swift Week continues. How much money Swifties are spending on their Eras Tour experience, coming right up.
Yeah, I'm gonna make your day.
We're just going to keep partying on this Taylor Swift week with a story that probably won't surprise you, okay? Taylor Swift fans from across the country, they're splurging on those tickets. But the spending does not end with the tickets. Fans also buying hundreds of dollars worth of merch, and those who don't travel to see Swift's show are dropping big bucks for flights if you're choosing to travel, and the hotels. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour fans spending a whopping $1,300 per person. I've refused to do the math, honestly, but okay. Forbes predicting that Swift will make at least $570 million for this tour. Can't say I'm surprised, honestly.
What better thing to spend your money on? Something that makes you so happy. If you get merch, you can remember that amazing concert every time you put that merch on. So let's not shame the people that are spending a lot of money. You know?
I will say that we've both been to a lot of concerts, I think, and generally they're like 90 minutes, 2 hours. So I feel like you're really getting your money's worth with a 3-hour concert, you know.
Breaking it down, cost per minute. That's what you
right.
gotta do. Like the cost per wear. If you get an outfit you really like, cost per minute. It's pretty good if you think about it. It's definitely the most I've ever spent on a concert.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but it'll be worth it. I can't wait. Starbucks has a new class where you can learn to make your own espresso martini. So Starbucks is hosting classes at its reserve roasteries, including Seattle. The Art of the Espresso Martini class teaches people how to make the company's signature espresso martini. You'll also get to enjoy an espresso martini flight. The class is one of Starbucks' new immersive coffee experiences. You can reserve, your spot for the experience at starbucksreserve.com.
Not you hitting me with one of those jokes when I wasn't expecting it.
My favorite thing to do. That's cool. I mean, classes are fun.
Yeah.
I took a mocktails class. I don't know if y'all remember that earlier on this year, and it was so fun. You're with a group of other people who are into the same thing as you. You go around and say your names, and like, I don't know. I got my bachelor's degree, but I haven't gone back to college after that. But I feel like doing these classes here and there are like a really fun way to kind of be a little student for a day again, you know?
You were an A+ girly, weren't you? Yeah.
It depends. It depends what phase of my life you look at. But yeah.
It does sound fun, though. I think I would do that. Yeah, that's great. You know, we're big animal lovers here, absolutely. So a boy's love for dogs motivating him to create a way for owners to find their furry friends if they ever get lost. Kenny Yip from Florida created Wags for Tags, the 15-year-old using a laser engraver to make temporary pet ID tags for dogs and cats that are awaiting adoption. The tags have important details and contact information on them.
Maybe I could help like an animal or someone else out, give them a free pet ID tag, and now that they have like this pet ID tag, they're more unlikely to get lost and like more likely to be found if they do get lost.
So sweet. And since January, he's actually given away more than 500 tags to 9 rescue organizations across Florida. I love this.
That's amazing. Talk about an A+ student right there.
That's true.
Ugh. All right, if you're struggling to find love on a dating app, we might actually have the reason why, and it's not what you think. So a new study shows that nearly half of Tinder users said they were not looking for romance. Okay, excuse me. And get this, nearly 2/3 of them already in relationships. So some of them already married even. Many people on the app say that they use it for entertainment, social interaction, and for an ego boost. Excuse me? Can you imagine looking at your partner's phone and they have a dating app and they're like, oh, it's just for social interaction, honey?
Lies.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Shade.
That's so shady.
Oh.
Also, I'm so frustrated for all of my friends that are on these dating apps trying to find a partner to spend their life with. If it was going to be any of the apps, I get that it's Tinder because it's maybe the most hookup-y app of all the dating apps, you know? But
I get that.
Still, that's really not cool to the people who are looking for
That is so wild.
there.
I will say, you know, hope is not dead. I know a few couples that are happily married to this day that met on Tinder. But I do remember, I won't name you guys, but a couple that said, well, we're just friends. We met each other as friends on Tinder. We're on Tinder for finding friends. And then they very quickly fell in love and got married because that's how it is sometimes.
Okay. Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I figure like even, you know, I'm in like the friend making stage, like still within my first year of being here in Seattle. And like even Bumble BFF, I'm like, that seems weird to get on there. It's like where you match up with different friends.
Yeah.
It seems weird to get on there while you're also not looking for love. Because I feel like if my boyfriend of more than 10 years looked at my phone and saw that I had Bumble on there, he would be like, excuse me, Carly?
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know. It seems
And it's
weird.
fair. It's
you know
a
what
fair
I mean?
concern, I have to say. You know, interesting. All right. Hey, experts are finding out that there is a new work pattern where workers zone out and focus on other tasks. So the Wall Street Journal says that 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., I'm assuming this is for people who work a regular shift, that's becoming the dead work zone period. So it's when people aren't really getting any work done or even going to meetings. More flexible rules and hybrid schedules are also shifting employee duties to family activities, gym workouts, or even honestly, especially in places like Seattle, just trying to beat traffic. And 4 to 6, that time frame often does get made up later at night or on the weekend, whether you have to go back in and check your emails or, you know, at least for our jobs, I know that like Sunday nights, I find myself like catching up before coming in on Monday morning. Yeah, I mean, if people are working extra hours, I guess that's fine too, because like any kind of meeting that's scheduled during your last like hour or two of the day, you're like, come on, let me just do whatever I need to do. For me to be really productive at the end of my day, I have to take a lunch break. I have to take a minute away, and then I come back and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go here, but it can be tough. Yeah, absolutely. Hour or two. Well, we won't tell on you if you're doing that, but you know, you do have to find a way to take a beat. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, still to come, Rachel's Bagels and Burritos showing us how to make their popular and enormous chorizo and vegetarian breakfast burrito. And hey, now is your chance to win tickets to Taylor Swift's concert this Sunday at Lumen Field. The secret code word is Bejeweled. So head to fox13seattle.com/studio13live and enter that code word Bejeweled for your chance to win. Good luck. I'm gonna make your day. Yeah, I'm gonna make your day. Hey, it's time
time for Emerald Eats, where we get to highlight amazing food in our area. And today we are starting the week off right with some delicious breakfast burritos.
Ooh, and not just any breakfast burritos, okay? These things are enormous and delicious. We are joined today by Paul Osher and Luis Juarez with Rachel's Bagels and Burritos in Ballard. Welcome.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
So good. Okay, so you used to be a brunch spot, but then you started selling those breakfast burritos at the start of the pandemic. So talk to us about switching it up and how that happened.
Yeah, so at the very beginning of the pandemic, when the lockdowns were just being announced, the restaurant was full of food, and we weren't quite sure what to do. So Luis suggested making some breakfast burritos with the eggs and the bacon that we already had, and it's been really fantastic since. So the bagels and the breakfast burritos may seem like a weird combination, but you know it works great. And you know, 3 years later, we're still going strong.
It sounds like the perfect combination to me. So, Luis, you've been the head burrito maker ever since. What are we making today?
I'm gonna make the veggie burrito.
Okay.
The name is Chris, because before one person was with us, and he said gonna make this kind of burrito, and he find the vegetables, and that's why I put the name Chris burrito.
Chris. Oh, very nice. Thank you for that, Chris.
All the burritos are named after people at the restaurant. And
I love
so, yeah, so the Chris is our vegetarian burrito. It's got celery root al pastor. So it's celery root that we cook slowly with a bunch of chilies to give it a little zing. It's really great.
Cooking.
Let's
Ready?
do it.
Yeah, let's first.
Ready? Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Put some oil.
Potatoes. That's always
Potatoes.
nice and hearty.
So all the breakfast burritos have eggs and potatoes for that, you know, that hearty breakfast charm.
Yes.
This is the celery root al pastor.
Wow, that looks so much like meat.
It's it's really hearty. It's
What does celery root look like?
It's like a big hairy ball.
I love it.
It's like a, you know, it's like a potato, but it's kind of fuzzy.
Okay, fuzzy potato. Okay, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna have
Fuzzy
to Google
potato.
this afterward.
Yeah.
But it looks delicious, all done up like that.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
you know, you chop it up into cubes, and it's creamy and really great. Why don't I grab one of these tortillas to get going?
Beautiful. Let me see over here. You're heating up the tortilla. Okay,
We
that's
got the
right
tortilla
move.
going
That's
while
the
everything
right
else is
move.
going.
It breaks my heart when I see a cold tortilla for a burrito.
Exactly.
Just makes it so much better. So you're making the Rachel burrito with chorizo, correct?
And
down
then
there?
after this, we'll do the Raquel. That's our most popular burrito by far.
Beautiful.
And that one's got the chorizo, so it's a little more of a classic breakfast burrito.
Okay.
And they're really great.
Cool. Okay, so we were joking about the size of these burritos.
Yeah,
They're
but
huge.
we
They're
are
like a
not
pound.
messing around. Yeah.
I mean, we were joking about how can I carry this, but the burrito itself is no joke.
All of the burritos are over a pound, and you know we tried making them a little smaller once, and they're just they're not as good. They don't have that same charm.
Yeah.
The balance of the flavor isn't quite there, and so that's how we do it.
Wow. So what's the key to making the perfect breakfast burrito, Luis?
The best one?
Yeah.
What makes a perfect burrito?
The Raquel, the Rachel.
Yeah, that's your
Because it's
favorite
got-
one.
Yeah.
But I think the balance of flavors, right, is really, really important, which is why we're gonna keep them huge, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's interesting. It's all cooked together too, because I always
Yeah.
think they're going to be cooked separate and then all the ingredients mixed together.
Some
but-
places do it that way, but we like to cook everything together, kind of holds together a little better, and I like getting a bite of everything at the same time.
Me too.
And I have to say, it smells so amazing. Like I'm
Yeah.
very hungry right now.
Let's get that other.
This came at the
pan
perfect
going.
time.
I know, beautiful. Okay.
Do you have any burritos called the Taylor? Because it's Taylor Swift.
We should.
make
We're a
one
little
up.
behind on our specials game. There should be one for the weekend,
Yeah.
and we're not quite. Maybe there will be.
Bring all the Swifties
So,
to your spot.
what would you put in a Taylor Swift burrito?
Okay, so what the people really want to know, I'm sorry to interrupt you, is we have a celery root picture.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh.
Our executive producer
There you
Felicia
go.
pulled one up because I really wanted to know.
Yeah, they're massive, and it's celery. The top actually looks like celery, but it's these are grown for the bulb, and they're fantastic.
Beautiful.
Wow. Look at how much yummy
Arugula.
food is in there.
Okay, while we're
Arugula.
setting up though, what is the Taylor going to include?
Some cheese.
Ooh, I have to think about
Yeah.
that. I mean, I'm really into lavender haze, so maybe like a
Yeah.
purple,
Potatoes?
an eggplant or
let's do it.
something.
Huh?
And roll it. The burrito.
All right,
Okay,
roll it
here
up,
we go.
roll it up.
Look at that.
Look at that.
It's hard to roll a burrito,
It's perfect.
I feel like.
You can tell that Luis has
Not for
rolled
Luis. Yeah,
many
got it.
burritos over the
Easy
years.
for me.
Yeah, easy for you.
Beautiful. All right, amazing.
Gorgeous.
I love this.
It's ready.
Thank you.
All right,
for
and
the
now
next
we're gonna
one?
The
get
baby
started
burrito.
with the
There we go, the crisp.
Raquel,
And
right?
now the
We're gonna make the
Raquels.
Raquel,
Beautiful.
potatoes,
Very nice, very nice.
onions.
Lots of good onions.
Yeah.
Yeah, those grilled onions.
He does it. I can't understand it when people don't like onions because I just love onions so much. Amazing.
They're so good. They have that, a little sweet, a little savory. They make everything better.
When people say they don't like onions, I'm like, but let me make you something with onions. I feel like you do like
It's
them.
hard to beat a caramelized onion. So here we go with the chorizo. We make the chorizo in-house.
Oh, lovely.
It's
Wonderful,
every-
wonderful. Do you want me to get you a tortilla
Yes,
over
please.
here?
Thank you.
Okay, here you go.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay.
Nice. What are your busiest days?
Saturday and Sunday,
Saturday,
for
Sunday.
sure. We keep pretty busy on the weekends. The farmers market is down the street from us, so Sundays are pretty nuts with people going for, picking up their fruit and coming by for a bagel or a burrito.
That is amazing. I appreciated that flip. That was a good
It's-
flip.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
The bro
Very
flip.
nice. Carly's fighting with aluminum foil
Taking
over
me
here.
weirdly long over here, guys. It just feels so nice and warm.
Yeah,
Ready
usually
to
we
eat.
make a 4 burrito sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 burn, 2 burn, second, the third burn, and the fourth.
Ah, very nice.
Keep them all going
What do
at
you think?
once.
What do we think?
I like
We-
the celery
we,
roux. I'm
you
gonna
had
try to
it?
order that. I've had
We're
a
almost out of
celery
time.
steak. I
We,
think it's made of the same area of the celery,
Okay.
which I will not describe.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right?
Oh,
This
delicious.
is really good. Oh, yeah.
Smells so good. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Absolutely fabulous.
Very excited. And a little bit of
thank you.
salt. I love
How is
that.
it?
Wonderful.
good?
It's incredible. Yeah. I love it. And I
well-
feel like I could eat half now and half a little bit later.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want.
I'm sure some people
I-
feel challenged to eat the entire thing at once.
A lot of people do. And there no judgments.
Yeah,
You eat as much as you want
absolutely.
or as little.
You might be hungry.
All right, well, we're
Perfect.
wrapping up right now, so I'm going to be trying this burrito on our Instagram, but we want to thank Paul and Luis for coming, and we've posted more info on Rachel's Bagels and Burritos, the best combo, up on our website.
This is so good.
Make your day.